Sorry, I literally can't find the game. I'm looking through my files right now. I literally don't see it. This is really weird. Dude, do we just start over again? Surely not. I literally can't find the files though. Do we start over and just use Clonny's version of how to do all this shit, huh? Is that what we do? I don't want that to be the thing that we do. It kind of sucked. Or would it? Maybe it would be better actually, because we're changing the game anyways. Surely I don't start the same project 3 times in a row. Rerun the timer. I can't actually make it reset. I have to tab out to something to make it reset. Due to the way the web page works. If I click, I have to click on something. Here, I'll click on me. I can go here. Hello. Dude, I feel like there's something like stuck in my throat. What is happening? It's probably that the air in Japan is so dry right now that it will suck all of the moisture out of you and kill you, traveler. It's awful. I hate it. It's actually the worst. Whatever. We start the project again. Bonnie Twitcher. Finish Advent of Code eventually. I don't know. Probably not. I would guess. Maybe. I'm gonna say no, but probably not. This is so much cooler than our shit. Maybe we just do Kalani Dev. Day 21 was brutal. I don't remember the last one I did. Advent of Code. I don't think I did 21. I did 19 and 20. I didn't get to 21. I did part 1 of 25 as well. I'm pretty happy with our Advent of Code. The thing with Advent of Code, and like I didn't realize this going into it, but like the last 5 days happen when I'm like with my family. I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, I'd love to hang out, but I have to do this funny online coding thing. It's like, it's the principle of it's really good, but it's like the worst timing for me. I was literally with my family in Michigan. I just didn't want to like pull out my fucking laptop. Quit AOC because you got addicted to Marvel Rivals? No, that's fair. I love Marvel Rivals. That game's so fun. Advent of Code in November. I just think it's sick. I just think Advent of Code is like a great thing, and I don't think you need to finish it to have enjoyed it. I had a super good time with it. Will I go back to it? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not, but... Oh, hey, Jago. Yeah, we're doing dev today. I think I am just gonna yoink Twitcher and rewrite Lava Lamp for the 3rd time in a row. I did find the files at least. But it's dumb. I don't know. I don't know why we tried to write our own Twitch API. I mean, because I wanted to figure out how to do it, but yeah. Oh my god, my Git didn't sync. God damn it, man. I wrote a bunch of notes on my laptop. I could just get my laptop. I mean, your laptop from your desk? Why, of course. I live in a box that's 2 meters wide. You fool. Is this Zai? I never miss. It's Zai. I mean, how could you not know that it's Zai? I died? Wait, did I? Am I back? I'm back. I was turning around to get my laptop. Do you hear this music, by the way? This is like my favorite music ever. I don't even know what genre it is. I guess it would be Artcore. Seems wrong. I don't know. It's just Zai. It's just Zai music. What do you want from me? It's Freedom Dive. Fine, but Celeste soundtrack is better. I don't disagree with you. I think like it is difficult for me to defend Zai as a music genre in any, like, I kind of meme on loving Freedom Dive more than any other human being on the planet, and like I do, but it's mostly because Freedom Dive isn't a good song. Like if you listen to it, it's bad. Not a good song. It's really annoying, and it's really repetitive, and it's like too cracked out for normal people to enjoy it, and I love it. I love a good freedom dive. Also, it's really fun in rhythm games. It's probably rhythm game Stockholm Syndrome, to be honest, but I love freedom dive. And like Glorious Crown is super sick too. Any Zai song in My or Voltex or whatever. I'm addicted to it. I don't know what to tell you. This is UK probably? It is. I literally never miss. I don't know what to tell you. It sounds like 90s Decision, but a little bit cracked up. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit though, it's a little loud for me. Okay. I found the files. I don't remember anything that's in here, to be honest. Maybe visual parts of Auto Lamp? Yeah, for sure. I'm pulling up my notes more. Okay. I have the redeems. We need to create 5 of them. Let me explain the new version of the game. Am I leaking my Twitch thing? No, I'm not. Yeah, we're just gonna... We wrote a lot of this stuff, though. Do I really want to rewrite? I mean, I'll just use Twitcher. I think we're just gonna use Twitcher. Let's pull up Twitcher. Sure. Lonnie. Plus, then I can bug Kalani if I need anything. Hey! It's actually all part of my plan. It's a Twitcher by Kalani Depp? Why can't I not find it? You want a truly hard to listen to song? I literally can tank anything. I used to listen to Speedcore unironically because maybe is probably my most listened to album of all time. You cannot harm me, Traveler. I am immune to your tricks. Zoop. Hello. It's Twitcher. But also, hello everybody. Well, Happy New Year to all of you as well. It's good to see you all. Thank you for being here for almost an entire year. Skygrade, the game developer, turns 1 year old in about 14 days, I think? Did I start on the 12th? I don't quite remember. What is this? Brother, I can't even say that on stream. I will listen to it later, but thank you. Happy circle around the Sunday. Thank you, thank you. You as well. This might be a little too much for the stream. What do I want to listen to? My D&B playlist, perhaps? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. No. Maybe this one? Oh. The Silk playlist is always a banger. We'll go Silk today. There we go. Ah, man. I can tell my voice is already going to hurt after today's stream. The air is so dry. It's fucking miserable. Okay. Alright. Okay. Certain album, but I think you would already know what I would suggest. No, I have no idea. What album would you suggest? Is it perhaps Because Maybe by Reynad? You ever think about... I mean, obviously you don't because you're not me, but like... If there was a test to determine if I was a furry, I feel like I would score a 10 out of 10. And then they're like, are you a furry? I'd be like, no. Like, what are you talking about? You listen to Reynad? It's like, yeah. You know about E621? Yeah. Like, I check... Too many things line up for me not to be a furry, and yet here we are. Very strange. I don't know. Maybe I'll discover something later about myself later in life. Okay, let's look at this. This is Twitcher. This is Kalani's thing. We're going to set this up and use this for all of our event subs and stuff instead. Because our redeem, I can show you ours. Let me open up. I mean, part of it is like I already wrote everything. I found the files, by the way. Are you proud of me? Thing is, I don't remember where I put my like keys and stuff. I don't know if I'm leaking anything. Does this even, if I just run this, does it work? Well, I can't move the window. What the? Did that work? Did that authorize? Wait, hold up. Did this work? Oh, it actually just works. Wait, why didn't... Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep doing this, actually. This looks great. You piece, you already have a character. You can't create 2. That's ridiculous. Oh, it's even transparent. Yeah, why would I start this project up? Do you see this in the bottom left? We actually did a lot of stuff about this. Wow. Neat. Oh, the timer's broken though. Oh, it has to be on the screen. I cannot minimize it. I have to run it to the left. Yeah. Odaiwa was created a character? Odaiwa was created a character. Is that what it says? It says you was created a character? No, an API test. Oh, it has created a character. It just looks like was. I see. What's in general? You got for me? In general. The mocha! Yes! Thank you so much. I love mochas so much. It's the best drink. I had one earlier today. Thank you so much for the mocha. I will now reach through your screen with my digital hand to take it. Thank you. Do you believe we actually made a game? Do I like cinnamon? Is the sky gray? Okay, wires got crossed there. I meant to say, is the sky blue? But then it's mechanical at this point to say gray after. You know what I meant. Don't worry about it. Okay. So this actually kind of works. Maybe we should just stick with it, huh? Let me... Sky's gray right now. God, I love winter. You're not wrong. Thank you, thank you. Into that too. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the cinnamon as well. Oh my god. I would love a mocha right now. The one shitty thing about streaming at this hour is I can't drink coffee during the stream. What the fuck is that shit, huh? I can't drink coffee on stream? Because then I won't be able to sleep right after? Garbage. I hate it. It's dumb. I don't like that. I don't like it. It's stupid. Anyways. What time is it? 7 p.m. Oh, hey, I have a thing to complain about, by the way, before we get to the actual game dev. Currently on break? I am, but I need to wake up on normal times to go running and stuff. Hey. Oh, that's me talking. Can we have a discussion about something? Jag already knows what it is. Jag already knows what's about to happen. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Have you guys seen this? They have been at the top of the Twitch directory for a couple days now. I need to show you how far this rabbit hole goes, because I'm like, who's this guy? Developer? Click. Right? Right? This is where it begins. Okay. You have no idea? You've seen it too? This is where the magic happens. Indie game dev for Project Aether, robotics enthusiast, avid lurker, self-proclaimed programmer, and the occasional gamer. That's fine. I see nothing wrong with that. Let's look at the chat people. Lost Frost. Account created November 17th, 2024. Wow, that's quite soon. That's like a 2-month-old Twitch account. Interesting. Valkyrie Sword, created July 30th, 2024. Another 2024 baby. May 5th, 2024. December 19th, 2024. December 19th, 2024. Your account is like 10 days old. That's the same guy. We already saw that. That's the same guy. We already saw that. This person. This might be a real account. This might actually be a real person. Status unknown. All bots? You're starting to understand. Now, here's where it gets even fucking crazier. Here's where the plot kind of curdles a little bit, right? Right? Because if you go to any of these channels, you go to, this is Lost Frost, say hello to Lost Frost, you click what's going on here. They're live right now doing the same thing. Support Lurker 24/7. What does that even mean? So you go here and you click on this account and you see this person whose account was created like 3 days ago. You click on this account and what is there? It's a live channel that's been live for like 7 hours in a row called Lurk Support. And you go click on this one, Nora GTV, account created like 3 days ago. Click on them. How far does the rabbit hole go? What is the point of this all? This is a commercial, actually. Credit where it's due. But what is happening here? You click on this one. Account created like 2 days ago. You click on it. How far? How far can we go? The thing that does kind of blow my mind about this is not that they're all bots, doing a chain lurking whatever. Go back to one. Which one? I'm getting an ad for this one, which means I'm paying the bots, which is slightly frustrating, but it is what it is, I guess, given the circumstances. Go back to Nora. Is this an actual thing? What's going on here? Is it a real person? Hold. No, it's not a real person. This is almost certainly pre-recorded video. Nothing is happening here. No commentary. Rerun. You fuck. You see? How is it monetized? Because they were running ads on it. I got a pre-roll for this channel. They've been live for 46 hours. I don't know. This shit should get banned. This is just literally streaming anime that, like, I don't think you're allowed to do. But, like, if you were view-botting your channel to, like, I don't know, promote yourself up on here, I kind of understand that. Like, I understand your motive and whatever, but I don't understand the end game on this. Where, like, what is the point? It's just a bunch of bots watching each other. Like, what is the end game here? You know what I'm saying? Literally what? Chain lurking for monetization? I'm pretty sure, like, the monetization doesn't let you do that. I think. I don't know. And if it did, you're like the easiest to detect thing ever. But this person's been live. I've seen them like 4 days in a row or something. Yeah, they've literally been live for at least 2 days in a row, and they were live before that too. And like, they're on a stream team. You go to the stream team and it's full of like, what is this? Is a person? Is this a real person? Maybe. Let's take it. Let's observe. Let's observe. They have 100. This is not a real person. Yeah. Nope. Figured that out. Figured that out right away. Figured that was the easiest. That was the easiest. Yeah. No, you don't have 700 followers and you have 200 viewers and no one talking in chat. Yeah. No, that's bot behavior. That is bot behavior. Are they talking at all? Nope. It's just rerun gameplay. All right. Neat. What is the point? What is the end game? Someone explain to me. I don't understand. Maybe it's not my place to understand. Maybe I am just a casual observer while events happen around me or whatever. Maybe it's better to tend your own garden. He was a real streamer? Wait, what? Really? Okay. Okay. Now, see, now I'm... Do you think his account was yoinked? Let me see. Software and game development. That's us. Also, I don't like our new picture. I don't like this. Yoinked an active account. So this person used to stream, huh? Like, if we go to videos. Oh, they did. Oh, they did used to stream, huh? Because they have clips and stuff. Literally pushing the coding is hacking thing. I just have several problems with it. One, I don't see you have a closing tag for your HTML open. Two, it's no one who's coding stuff in HTML. Three, you're mixing camel case with Pascal case, which, like, what do you, come on? What are you doing there? Hey, Samorg and Maddie. Happy New Year to you both. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining in. Hi, bye. Okay, well, bye, Maddie. Thanks for stopping by. Dude, I need to lotion my hands again. Fuck, I hate winter in Japan, man. My throat is already starting to hurt from talking. But I hope you had a great New Year. I went to the arcade today and I set a new score on my mic, so I'm having a great day. I got 38 points for my ranking today. Holy. But you could have just been Hello World. Yeah. I wonder if it's AI generated, actually. What are you... You think this is AI generated? Maybe. It's possible that it is. Maybe it's not because the software and game development is too highlighted well. Also, AI isn't good at work. So probably not, actually. Dude, React templating, by the way. React... Credit where it's due. React fixes a problem that is broken, but in a way that is broken. But, like, the idea of React is really cute. Download the image, convert it to grayscale to see if it's AI. Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. The thing is, like, even though I do AI, I don't actually know this stuff because, one, I hate AI and I'm like the world's biggest AI hater. And 2, the tools for detecting this change every 3 minutes, so it's hard to keep up. Especially if you just are like me and you're an AI hater. I'm glad we're starting to see the cracks, though. I'm glad people are starting to be like, maybe my phone doesn't need to have AI. Oh, I had a thing about this. Okay, what? Google latest Gemini commercial. Okay, I need to talk to you guys about this. You know how my current thing is to replace any use of AI with Googling something? Watch this commercial. This is I don't know if this one specifically is going to illustrate my point all that well, but I hope that it does.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hi, Gemini?
How can I help you?
So I just talk?
Yes, but normal. Just talk normal.
We can have a conversation about anything you like.
Huh, anything?
Can I ask you silly questions?
Can you tell something spicy without tasting it?
Have you tried?
That is fucking Google. How do I tell if something's spicy without tasting it is a perfectly fine Google question. You are advertising that you, Google, have invented Google. It's already there. Just do OK Google. Yeah, we've been having this technology. I don't understand. Okay, Gemini, can you explain? We're just Hey Siriing in a different. It's the same damn thing. It makes no sense to me. Phone on stove? Like next to stove. I mean, if we want to get nitpicky about the stove thing, they have. Like, their cracked eggs are just all over the goddamn place. Put that shit back in the egg carton and then throw it away once you're done making eggs. That is, come on. Hey, pineapple fish. Our AI crap is better because it's an AI. I'm glad people are starting to see the cracks in the fold on AI. Because, I've been in the field for a long time, says the guy who's only like 28 years old or whatever. But this just happens every 3 years. The new architecture comes out and people are like, oh my god. We did it. We invented the perfect AI. And then 2 years later, they're like, actually, maybe we can't apply this one niche solution to every problem. Generative AI is definitely like the biggest push I've seen for this. And I guess like these large language models, which is now not generative AI, because if you use the word generative AI, you sound like you're 2000 and late or whatever the fuck. Out of the loop, what's happening? We're talking about a channel that is clearly botted that keeps showing up on the software and game development thing, which led to a discussion about AI because I'm the world's biggest AI hater. You're not psyched the deep magic to me. I was there when it was written. Yeah, and so now we're listening to a new commercial for Gemini, and we're replacing any instance of talking to Gemini with simply saying okay Google and then asking it a question, because it is technology that we have already invented.
We can have a conversation about anything you like.
Here's a little
Anything?
example.
Can I ask you silly questions?
Can you tell something spicy without tasting it?
Have you tried?
How do you tell something spicy without tasting it? How do you tell something is spicy without tasting it? You can just do this shit, man. And then Google hits you with this shit. You can often tell if something's spicy without tasting it. And it goes all this, and then it says generative AI is experimental. In other words, we can't confirm or deny anything that this motherfucker says. So if you want to get to the answer, what you do is you look past the AI thing to get to real human things. It's just fucked, man. What are we doing? What have we invented, man? We've invented nothing. Like, I don't. Hey, Koval. Hey, Woon. Been learning Godot? Hell yeah, man. That's great to hear. Yeah. So many swear words? Yeah. It's alright. Everyone knows in the real world anyways you do this. You just type this at the end. Read it. Why does it have AI that reaches for you once you've already Googled it? Why is there AI on the fact checking thing is what blows my mind. And then at the bottom it says, please fact check this. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in the fucking webpage, to look the shit up. Don't tell me something that might be true. Could you imagine like opening a textbook about like how to do an integral, and the first thing you see is to do an integral, apply these 5 steps. Sometimes Actually, we're not sure. You should probably look it up. That's why I bought the book. That's why I'm here. Oh my god, man. How much did Rat and Link pay for that spot? Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? What's sporked? I don't know what sporked is. I like Good Mythical Morning. I listen to Ear Biscuits, but I maybe am off base about what sporked is. Sheer amount of appliances I've seen with AI is stupid. Just a simple if statement more than some questionable AI. 100%, 100%, like 1,000,000%. We're inventing. We used to invent solutions to problems that we've also invented. Now we're just inventing more problems. Like none of this is the solution. It's crazy to me. Hey Owen, Happy New Year to you as well. I hope you're doing well, Owen. I hope everything that you wish for in the new year comes true. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? Disable. Don't talk to me. Also, I love your game. For reasons. Let's go so hard, I love it. This is why I'm the biggest AI hater. I'm so good at ranting about AI because it's stupid. And it's not good at anything. Unless my employer is watching, in which case, I definitely believe in everything that we're doing and our product. Shit. I need something spicy without tasting it. Now I want to know. Unfortunately, this information is no longer knowable. Also, probably look up the thing. I don't know. Yeah. Didn't I make a resolution, but I might try a yearly theme. I hope your resolution becomes something about making your game. Also, a second thing I'm not going to say. Worked on the spicy search. That's their company. It rates food. Oh, I didn't know about that. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not diametrically opposed to AI because, again, that's what I did for the longest time. It's what I do now, actually. I just don't think that it's the solution to every problem. I think that it can be solutions to lots of problems. For example, asking AI questions is essentially better Google now. So like asking ChatGPT certain questions. If you're asking ChatGPT a question right now, it's basically giving you the sum total information of the internet up until circa 2022 to answer your question, which is useful. So like, for example, if you're trying to learn like a new programming language or something, I think it's helpful to ask ChatGPT questions because that's essentially the same thing as like looking up things on Stack Overflow, right? I think it's great at that. I don't think it needs to be in everything ever. And I think that computers with a Gemini button or whatever equivalent is essentially just a hotkey for Google, which is fine. If we say we make Google bad enough, then AI can become a better search engine. I mean, it already is, right? ChatGPT lies so much, I've been losing it. Yeah, it really, I mean, it fundamentally can't do this because it's an LLM and like that's not how it works. But like, it should be able to tell you if it doesn't know the answer or not. And like, you can somewhat get there with RAG, where you say, hey, if you can't link a document or if you can't link a source for this, just don't answer me, right? The way RAG works is it's called retrieval augmented generation. You're essentially using like a knowledge store to augment the results of a query. And so you say in the system prompt, hey, if you can't find anything to match my original question, if you can't find a source, say you just can't find a source. And that's actually pretty solid, but like it doesn't work for larger things. Like it doesn't work for ChatGPT in its essence right now. You couldn't have that for like everything on the internet. It just wouldn't work. Like how quick you in itself starts gaslighting itself. Yeah. Well, you can literally just say like, hey, you're wrong. And you'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You'd be like, hey, what's 2 + 2? It's like, oh, it's 4. And you'd be like, no, it's 5. And they're like, oh, you're right. My apologies. And you're like, wait, what? It will never come back to you and be like, no, I'm sure of it, because it's not sure of anything. It's hallucinating everything. It doesn't know anything. That's not what it does. All it does is predict the next word. You're essentially, you know those like, you ever seen this before? This is probably too old now, so it doesn't work anymore, but there used to be AI generated Harry Potter. That is the same engine driving ChatGPT. It's just next word prediction, just with super kind of sick, nasty, awesome transformers that do like semantic embeddings, which is cool as fuck actually. But you want ChatGPT to come back to me and going, you dumbass? Sometimes that's what I need. Yeah. Had it happen where it was adamant that a bad answer was correct? That's even worse actually. I think that might actually be worse. Yeah. Hey, Lucal, thanks for the raid, buddy. How's it going? Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Were you doing game development or perhaps playing the games? Oops. Did you not mean to do that? It said you were last live 2 hours ago. So either you broke the matrix or I don't understand what just happened. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. I have done the thing where I've raided someone while not being live before, and it's very funny because nothing happened, but it will show up on their stream that you raided them. So what's the oops about? You don't have to answer me. It's okay. Wait, were you? No, I think you were. You were live. Okay, never mind. It was real. Okay, you're a real person. I'll allow you to stay. Asked it 10 times. I kept going, yes, I'm correct. That's the problem, man. It's spooky stuff. Because some people use it as like their source of truth. They all jumped off board before. Oh, I see. No worries, man. I appreciate it nonetheless. Here's everyone is not on Twitch. Dude, today might be like a lower viewer thing. Not that I really care about that at all, but it might be. I don't know. I definitely saw like the numbers in game dev were lower, but that honestly is just sit down and roll the 17 20-sided dice. That's how many people are in the game dev category on a given day. It makes no sense. As long as you cannot analytic this shit out. Haven't you been on Twitch? I have a headache. Oh, I'm sorry. Hope you feel better soon, Cobalt. I hate headaches. I've had one for like a couple days in a row now due to jet lagging. Also, that emote is really cute. Yeah. Happy New Year. Hope you're having a good one. If it is New Year's for you. I think it's New Year's for everyone now. Yeah, I've been in the new year for almost an entire day already. But yeah. This is my gripe with AI. Again, I think LLMs are sweet. I think the architecture is sweet. I don't think it's close to AGI. I don't think it's gonna stick around for too much longer. The fundamental question. Head off for now, so have a good night. You too. Thanks so much again for the raid, and I hope you have a good 2025. See, for reading, that's how did you do that? Can you raid yourself? The channel cannot raid itself. Well, darn. They've thought of everything. What was I gonna say? Oh. Here's the answer to the question, is AI going to take everyone's jobs and take over the world and all that? Right now, the AI is trained on the data of 2023. Basically up to 2023. And before 2023, most of the content generated on the internet was human input. We are now in the era where this information is not mostly human input anymore and is now this like weird hybrid of AI human output nonsense, which I'm going to level with you is basically dog water for training. So I don't think there'll be substantial gains going from like 2023 data to 2024 outside of just like new context for things. So the fundamental question you have to ask yourself then is, does the sum knowledge of 2023 is a snapshot of the internet up to 2023 going to be able to answer all questions from the year 2025 and beyond? In other words, if you go back, let's say 5 years from now, right? So like, can the problems of 2023 be solved with the internet up to, I guess 2028 be solved with the answers of the internet up to 2023? That's essentially the same question of, can you solve problems that exist in 2023 with a snapshot of the internet up to 2018? I'm going to say no, because in 2018, we didn't even know what the coronavirus was. So that's my take on all of this. Hey, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. How are you? Love going a random thing and half the pictures aren't the real thing anymore. That's super fun. Yeah. That like nothing is real, everything's fake. And like now if you see an image of anything online, you just think like, well, it might be AI generated, so I'm just gonna ignore. It's like, oh, well, we made an AI that detects if it's AI or not. It's like, that doesn't always work all the time. It's really cool. I love what we've made here. It's super good. Good, tired, you? Yeah, kind of same actually. I'm tired and the store wasn't open today, so I couldn't go get like the food I wanted. I didn't realize the store wasn't going to be open today. Kind of a bummer, actually. I'm out of fruit. Few doctors knew of what would become corona in 2018. They probably knew about coronaviruses, but 2018 was before the pandemic hit. So like there wasn't a deadly corona. Isn't coronavirus like the same as something else that we've dealt with for a while? It's not staph infection, but it's something else that like happened. A lot of other viruses are coronavirus. It's just that none of them are as transmissible as like basically. It would be, I'm not saying I'm conspiratorial, but like it would be hard to engineer a virus more transmissible than the coronavirus. That shit spread like crazy. Did I hire someone to make a game, and how much does it cost to hire someone to make you a demo of a game? I'm gonna hit you with the greatest answer of all time and say it depends. If you have, it just depends. So like freelancing software developers, I maybe shouldn't, I can't speak too much about it because I mean, despite the fact that I wasn't contracting for a while, I think any advice I'd give on that would be disingenuous. I think it just depends on kind of estimating how much the work you think has to be done and then like seeing the value of, I don't know, it just depends. I don't know. I feel like that's maybe a question that I'm not equipped to answer. I apologize. But if you have unlimited money, why not? The common cold and the flu are both more transmissible. It's just that the last killed people in large. Yeah, well, I thought Rona was even more transmissible than those two because it didn't have like a base transmission rate of like 3.2 or something. I feel like I just don't have time to work on my idea. Just want the game for me. In that case, it sounds like it is worth it to you to hire a developer. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to take a lot of work to get a demo at the door no matter what it is. So just be... Unfortunately, it's not going to be like a hire for 10 hours thing. It's probably going to be like a hire for at least 100 or something. And that's assuming it's the kind of person that can like build your whole demo and you already have art assets and everything like that. So it's hard. It's a hard question. Unlimited money. That would be so nice. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I would take a lot of money. I don't think I want unlimited money just due to like mathematical inflation reasons or whatever. I've said it once on stream and I'll say it before. I mean, I hate to be overly altruistic or anything, but I really don't need $1 over 10 million. I'll promise you right now, you can quote me on this. If I have more than $10 million, I will donate the rest of it because I'm a kind soul. You're welcome. Would unlimited money just not make it worthless? Yeah, that's what I was saying, like the mathematics of unlimited money maybe isn't the best idea ever. Should I work on my game and get good progress, or procrastinate until 2026 and try again next year? Well, it's already like into 2025. If you haven't started now, you might as well just wait till next year. It was a good attempt. GG, go next. You get them next year. People are thinking or acting like they don't, like that don't become rich, so rich. So true. So true. Donate it to you, please. I'll tell you right now, Cobalt. If I have over $10 million, I will donate to you some of the money over $10 million. Yeah. It's gonna fuck you over when inflation hits. $10 million at today's current market rate. More than 10 million, understandable, because you can just live out the interest of like 2 million. Yeah, if I had $2 million, I would never need to work again in my life. I'd be completely content on $80,000 a year. Yeah, catch me just like, yeah, sure, I can't buy like a new car every year or whatever, but I'm totally happy with that, man. Are you kidding me? But I'm gonna give myself up to 10 million so that way I can like buy a nice house or something. I don't know the mathematics of being a millionaire, to be honest. I just wanted to give myself a buffer. It's the greatest game jammer to ever live. Sekras in the chat. Hello, happy new year. What's up, ready to know your fortunes this year? I haven't gone yet. No, I was gonna go with some friends yesterday, but I had a headache and I was jet lagged, so I just went home. Like the people are struggling when they have $1 million when a middle class house is now $500,000. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. It is crazy to me that there are like people that work jobs like that I work and they live paycheck to paycheck though. That one kind of, I don't understand that. I used to work with a dude that was like worth, I'm not gonna say the exact amount, but millions of dollars, and he's like, I just can't afford my new car payment. It's like, why'd you buy the car? Motherfucker, what are you doing? Go retire. Why are you still here? If I had your money, I'd be out the damn door, brother. People are terrible at budgeting. They just want to have the better stuff. They want the new Tesla and whatever. And you never are satisfied. You can, I'll tell you what, once you get the new Tesla, it feels good for a little bit, and then guess what's going to happen? A newer Tesla's going to come out. Of course, I would never buy a Tesla because fuck that guy. Greatest game jammer that ever lived? Where'd you get that come from? Mostly from all of your past works and Twitter posts. Just spitballing here. Still in Tokyo? Yes, sir. Just got back, actually. I was in America for a couple weeks. Or for 1 week. And it fucked me up, man. The avocado toast. A little too much avocado toast. Cybertruck? That thing just looks so stupid to me. I don't know, man. I saw one in Michigan for the first time. And it had some dumbass license plate like Wolfpack or some shit. I don't remember what it was exactly. And I was just like, I know everything I need to know about you. I know everything I need to know. And I know we'll never be friends. Isn't that crazy? Multiple expensive designer bags without not being able to afford to replace your fridge. Yeah, it's just, it's crazy. And it's easy to dunk on those people, but like, I don't entirely blame them either. There's a lot of messaging that is just like, if you don't have the best stuff, you're not worth anything as a person. And like, even in like culturally, it can take a hit too. Like in America, we're pretty good about our individualism. So like, we buy stuff mostly for the hedonistic values of it. But like in other cultures, it's a status thing. And like, it is important to have that status. So like, it's hard for me to sit here and be like, you bought a Gucci bag when you're like you had to go into debt to buy your Gucci bag. When it's like, it's more complicated than that. It's very nuanced and difficult. Guy calls himself Kekimus Maximus. I just don't even care. I have him blocked on Twitter. I never want to see any of it. It's just going to be some ramblings of like some person who's so out of touch with reality that nothing they say like literally makes any sense, and yet they have the most bearing on the world out of like any human person. Tend your own garden or something like that. I don't know. Invited Tesla because a friend got one and regretted it. I'm not surprised. The things have the build quality of like 2 sticks of glue and a piece of construction paper. You can block him on Twitter. How is it impossible? I've had him blocked for years, brother. I ain't seen a single Elon tweet in a millennia. It's fantastic. I mean, unfortunately, the site is still like backsliding into like alt-right Nazism, which isn't like the coolest thing ever. And most of my things now are just weird ass pages that post like funny memes, like Facebook circa 2014 or whatever. So I think I'm looking for new platforms or potentially no platforms at all. I might just be done. The only problem is everyone in Japan uses Twitter as like their social media thing. Return to Tumblr? I did like Tumblr. But I don't know. Tumblr kind of did the same thing. Culture generally looks down on vanity stuff. Sweet, that's great. Alkaline, hello. How are you? I was lurking your stream earlier. Hello. Happy New Year to you. I think it's New Year's for you. I'm not 100% sure. It should be New Year's for everyone, right? Right? Hello. How are you? How'd your stream go? We're not doing very much dev today for some reason. We're just ranting about AI and billionaires instead. Super fun. 21 hours of the new year. Let's go. Happy New Year. Hope you have a great 2025. Thank you so much for the raid, and I can't wait to see more of your streams and Fimshes. Did the jet lag stream? So true. Fuck. Is the game still going? It's still going. I mean, nothing's happening, but the game is still going. You can create a character with the redeem if you would like. Got what I wanted to do done, but throat started being sore. Oh no! Finish up in Fuge time? Soonj? Hell yeah! Let's go! I'm sorry your throat hurt though. I have that same problem, and it's because I'm incapable of stopping talking. Like, if any dead air happens on my stream, I'll have an allergic reaction and instantly explode. It's really tragic, and like my doctor is very worried about it. But because of that, I don't drink enough water, and also I don't stop talking enough, and like literally every time I stream, my throat hurts the next day. So I'm very sorry that's happening to you. I hope your throat feels better, and I hope you drink some like lemon tea with honey or something. That shit is the worst. I think the internet is changing culture more towards consumerism. Love the internet, but has its downsides for sure. I'm just mad that like out of every weird science fiction book that we have to live in, why is it Super Sad True Love Story? I didn't like that book. I thought that book sucked. Why has it got to be that one, huh? Everyone's on TikTok. I mean, what is it called? U-teens in that one? I don't remember. That book has a weird like focus on people in their like youth culture being mostly teenagers when it turns out like people that are on the internet are mostly the age of like 15 to like 37 or something, but you catch my drift. Don't read Super Sad True Love Story, it'll make you want to walk into the ocean. It's also not a good book. I don't recommend it, even on the premise of like being a book. If you want a good book, read Player Piano, especially for an engineering. That book is fantastic. Player Piano by Kurt Vonnegut. Excellent book. I'll give you the plot because it doesn't really matter. There's an engineer who's sort of disenfranchised with their job because it's kind of pointless and it's mundane, and so they go talk to people whose job they replaced because they're an engineer, and all of those people are curmudgeon-y because they have nothing to do anymore with their life, and people in the higher up, like in the engineering side, are like, yeah, but isn't their life better now that we've provided all of these great things for them? And they're like, yeah, theoretically, like their life is better now that like there's a dishwasher and like a fridge that like keeps people's food cold and all that stuff, and like also 10,000 other things that you don't have to take care of anymore, like you just get driven to work by your automatic car or whatever. And then yeah, everyone's like, we have nothing to do with our entire lives and like existence is pointless, so your role is either join construction or join the military. It's a good book and it's really topical. Do you guys have younger siblings that cannot work with computers or the internet? Yeah, that's a weird one too. My older sister and younger sister both like don't understand how a router works, and I don't blame them because the only people that know how router works are absolute freaks like us who like really like being on the internet circa RuneScape era. Like, it's a weird gap that we had to shoot, but I'm glad we all did it. I'm assuming everyone here knows how a router works, theoretically. You don't need to know like how route tables work. I just like, it's the box that gives you internet, and if it stops working, you just unplug it and plug it back in. Youngest sibling? Good. I think I'd rather be an older sibling or younger sibling. My favorite or my least favorite is being a middle child. Although every year my sister does text me that it's National like Middle Child Day, but 3 days after it passes with the tagline, "Sorry, no one remembered." This guy is the oldest sister. Now we're talking. Even your mom knows how to unplug and replug the router? She is streets ahead of most mothers when it comes to router knowledge. Most parents in general. My dad almost gets it. Like, he has the router reset on its own every day, which sounds like it solves the problem, but kind of creates newer problems. Yeah. I have to play tech support for every little issue. Yeah, when I travel back to visit my parents, I am just on tech support duty for everyone in my entire family. I've actually instructed people not to tell my extended family what my job is, or if they do, just say things like oh, he's an engineer or something, because if you say he works with computers, all of a sudden 37 of my relatives are like, oh, I have this weird thing with my email, can you take a look at it? And it's like, yeah, for a rate of $100 an hour. My favorite VTubers on Twitter and other platforms are that good. Yeah, it's a shame. I really wish Twitter was better, because like I enjoyed Twitter for the time it wasn't wacky as fuck, and now it's I don't know what's going on over there, but it ain't good. I don't like it. Whatever it is, I'd like it to stop. Anyways, we're making games or something. Did your mother how to explain to her much younger colleagues how to use Excel? That one I can almost understand. Excel is sort of like arcane magic if you don't really get it, maybe. Twitter stream is a thing. You can stream on Twitter, yeah. Usually when family members ask for help with their PCs, the fear of God gets struck at me. Wait, why? You have like unlimited control. In fact, you should be, I mean, don't be happy because fixing people's computers sucks, but you have all the power in your hands. When their computer is broken and you're the only one who can fix it, you become like a god in their eyes, right? Fediverse? What's Fediverse? I tried to install GCC on my friend's PC for our algo course on Windows. That is a cursed sentence. I hate GCC, and it's not GCC's fault. It was my fault when I was being an idiot baby, my first time programming in assembly. Okay. I had a college assignment where you had to code a bunch of stuff in assembly. And the professor gave us something called a make file, which ran some code that said, turn your assembly thing into machine code through GCC. I don't remember the exact thing, but whatever. So I write my stuff in assembly. I run the make file. The make file outputs my like assignments machine code, right? Well, I wanted to make a copy of my programming, like my assembly code, because I wanted to change something. So I had like, I'm going to call it my code, I don't know, 1, right? And in this make file, there's a bunch of stuff. And one of the options is -O. -O, afterwards, you put a file name after -O. Now, in the professor's make file, it was something like, I don't know, let's just call it assembly assignment. Right? Yeah, something like this. Something like this little guy. And I was like, oh, well, I don't want it to be this because I'm making a backup of my code. I want it to be something else. I know what I'll do. I'll put my code here. That's probably what this means. That's not what the O means. The O is output. Meridian, thank you so much for the sub, buddy. Welcome back to the... What are we? What do we call ourselves? Gonna go play Marvel Rivals, have fun with whatever you end up doing. Thank you. We're talking about my trauma. Skill issue? I was like 19, shut up. The thing is, with the O thing, is it doesn't ask you like, hey, you're about to compile into the same file. Are you sure that's a good idea? Because computers back in the day were like, I trust you, I'm just gonna do whatever you tell me to do. And so I put it there in the output file, and I wrote the machine code for my assignment back onto my own file, and completely, in 1 second, nuked all of the progress I'd make for the entire week or whatever. I wanted to cry, because that means I had to redo my entire assembly assignment. I'm an infant, I learned this in the womb. Fuck, I should have been taking womb classes, man. I was too busy playing womb Minecraft. Fuck. Skill issue? I'm not gonna deny that, yeah. the parry of saying it's a skill issue, just being like, yep, aware. Oh, and you're only 18? You're making games at 18? You're crazy. You're like a fucking prodigy, man. The fuck? Hey, Bookfatter, how's it going? Got a living 2 separate type help? I didn't know anything. I didn't even know help was a thing, probably. I didn't start coding till I was like, I don't know, 37? Hyperbole is a literary device? Okay. We need to do character, like, we need to do a lot of stuff. Or man? I don't know these things. Where is the new relit? There it is. Open default. Yeah. Creator Deem on Twitch, we did that. Create signal for a character API handler, we did that. Design new character, we have to do like stat blocks and stuff. Dude, I don't even remember what we were doing for this. With classes and stuff? How did I want to do the new class? Got so much stuff in my Obsidian and now you can't see any of it. Sync my stuff. Oh yeah. So how did I want to do this? So we were having like a little bit of a discussion about like how we want this game to work, because I want the characters, it's this weird dichotomy of like, I want the characters to level up by using channel points, but I don't want you to get no reward for killing stuff in the game either, because that doesn't really make any sense. So we have to like figure out a way to reconcile these two things. And the way I think I wanted to do it is your character can level up by killing stuff in the game up to level 100. Then you can spend channel points to rebirth your character, and you get extra stat points the second time you level up to 100. Like you get extra percentages for leveling up. And then you can spend channel points to level up your class. So you have two different like leveling systems. You have just your character level, which is 0 to 100. Then you have your class level, which is, I don't know, something like that, something close to that. I don't know, 0 to 100 maybe. And then on rebirth they both reset. Something. I don't know. Sorry. Okay, I got lost in the sauce a little bit. I missed some chat messages. I apologize. Feel like it's necessary to give you outdated results though. So true. So true. Me using AI has a chance to give you completely irrelevant, hallucinated, useless results. You already made a slot machine? What is that? See you, Smorg. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to see you. Button of the day. You get $100 every hour, but I don't know. What is this? What? What? What is the slots? Slot me. Sucks. Never gamble, kids. It's worthless. Unless it's in web fishing. Let's go gambling. I gamble so much in web fishing, dude. It's insane. Okay, so it's clear to me that enemies can spawn. Our characters can be created. I think I need a way to save the characters. I don't know if I already have that, actually. Does this save characters at any point in time? Process, create new user, join current battle, user loaded, add character to loaded characters, create a new character. Display new character created notification? Probably not. VTubers and gambling, man. So true. There's a shop? Let's go. People won't gamble if they know how it works. That's not true. Have you been to Vegas? Have you seen the people that are just like zombies at the front of the screen smoking like 37 cigarettes a minute? Pressing the button? Even when they win, their eyes are still lifeless. User already created. New character. You probably need to put this in like the process thing or something. Addicted to gambling channel points. Unfortunately, we have nothing to gamble around here for. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame, that one. Dude, this is the problem with like making a game and coming back to it a couple weeks later. I have no idea what we were working on. Okay, we'll relearn. We'll rebuild. It's gonna be okay. I'll get in trouble. You won't. All right, off-screen clicking, off-screen. I'm invisible. You're working on getting the API ready. It looks like the API works, though. Added a test reward. The API actually works. Like, you can create a character, and it'll pop up in the game. Where's the game? You can also test the API. So that stuff all worked. I'm just confused on what we were working on next. Like, you all are here. No one can attack or do damage or get damaged or anything like that yet. Bit unfortunate, but I think that's probably where we want to go. I also want to do character saving, so that way you don't have to reuse your channel points over and over. I don't think there was a next yet. That's entirely possible as well. We had like classes and stuff. Probably gonna rewrite some of this. Creating a character when you already have a character created. What, are you trying to break my game? Are you trying to break my game, FLT, Pathan? What are you doing? Next, you're going to order a gecko? Huh? I see you. We already thought of that. I mean, it doesn't do anything. It sends an error to the thing that doesn't load it. So, well played or whatever. But it doesn't at least create 2 characters for it. It used to. It used to create several characters. Yeah, okay. So I guess we actually need to make combat working, huh? That's probably the next thing to do. Okay, so we'll start there next. So we need a couple things to happen. One, we need to like attack. Well, I don't even think we have a thing to attack, do we? Oh right, you cannot minimize. You cannot minimize. I see that the enemy characters can spawn. Add boss to active combat list. Hide spawn timer. Update spawn timer. Spawn in boss. Hide spawn timer. Determine boss spawn. New boss characters. Create enemy node. Animate in character. Add boss to active combat list. This doesn't actually do anything. Oh, there's nothing in the game. Aha. Everything makes sense now. Why is it only boss characters? Was that what we were gonna do? Is it gonna be boss characters? That doesn't make any sense. We need like regular dudes. We're just regular men. We're just ordinary men. Until Windows makes AI generated Clippy. I'm pretty sure it already did. Isn't it Cortana? Wasn't that the idea behind Cortana? Am I tripping? Wasn't Cortana supposed to be like the AI assistant already? I think I might be tripping. Most of all, though, I think it's time for me to run an ad. I apologize. I must do it or Twitch will kill me with a gun. Let me pull up Subway Surfers for you, though. Cortana's just a voice assistant. And I ask you this, what is AI? Subway Surfers. This is for you to watch while we run the ad. Okay. I'm going to run the ad now. I will be right back. Sorry. Bye. Welcome back. It's not ad time anymore. I'm back. Like I never left. Except it is in the eyes of both me and Twitch. And probably you as well. It's always so fun to be mad. I don't care about viewer numbers or analytics. He says lying as confidently as he breathed, as easily as he breathed, but it is funny to me that every time I run ads, the number initially goes down because people leave because they probably have like responsibilities or things to do, and ads are a good stopping point for that. But then the longer Subway Surfer runs, the number slowly goes up. They made a full game based on the TikToks? True! Me too. I saw a guy playing, and I was like, wait, you can play it? Yeah, for real. Same with those games that are like The fucking idiot baby walking through the -2 gate where there's a ×2 gate right next to him. You're like, what the fuck is this guy doing, man? Or the absolute coward in like the game where it's like you have to shoot the people on the barrels or whatever. They'll be like, let me paint you a picture. You'll have like, this is your character and he has like a gun. And like there are things coming towards him from the top of the screen. And it'll be like a barrel with a better gun and it says like 10. And the AI or like the video clip will show the guy shooting the barrel as it's coming towards him. And every time it hits, it goes to like, then it's 9 and then it goes to 8 or whatever. And they always get it to like 2 and at the last second step away. Like, what the fuck, man? Just shoot the barrel. It's rage bait advertising? I know I'm getting played. I don't care. Shoot the damn barrel. It gets me every time. I'm not going to download your game. I'm just going to be angry now. Came for the programming, VTuber stayed for the Subway Surfers. I mean, you probably get more Subway Surfers per like minute of stream than you do of VTuber programming, for being honest. Based on today, I don't think I've written a single line of code today. We've mostly looked at the screen and gone, what are we doing? What are we making games? What are we doing? What are we supposed to do? Did I minimize the game again? God damn it. I'm so good at that. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Dude, I need a humidifier. It's so dry in here, man. Ugh, I hate it. Yeah, okay. So let's get the combat working. Yeah. Combat. How do we do that? Do we have combat for like you yet? Join current battle. You have a combat list. Where is that? Players in combat? Aha! This is where the updates will happen. Okay. Let me clear my throat. Sorry, one sec. I needed to do the noise that's bad. It's gonna peak my mic if I do it on the thing. Okay. Let's see. So you have the same thing, right? You have players in combat. You probably have enemies in combat then? Walk-in time? No. I guess it's more of like a state thing. You have nothing yet. Why is it only boss characters, man? Whatever, we'll fix it later. So we're gonna have... How do we do it with this one? They should probably extend the same thing if they're both gonna use this, but... We'll say this instead. Something like this. This code is actually commented very well. I should probably just read my own comments. Maybe that will tell me what's happening. And the actual news of the Subway Surfers next to it is jarring as... Yeah. Welcome to the new media world. Culture is nothing but culture consuming culture or whatever. Enemies in combat? Like that? We could just say... .append, .add, .extend. What is it? It's append, right? Yeah. When does this happen? We're gonna do this, yeah? New boss character like this. Boss character is an enemy node? Is that correct? Create enemy node. What's an enemy character? Enemy character, sorry. Then we're gonna say append the character. That doesn't break our game, right? I need to make the respawn timer a lot less time than that, huh? This is for a game or a main project? This is just for a side game. I guess main project is somewhat correct. Boss timer. I'm gonna set this to 1 second. I'm gonna make sure that this guy comes in correctly. He's fucking walking in, brother. Look at him go. With the cool text. I forgot about that. I like the cool text a whole lot. Separate news broadcast in simple language. I think I think I'm not going to comment on that. I think it's better I just leave that one where it is. Yeah, yep, that's how I feel about that. Animate in enemy character. Do we want this to await? Because technically you're not here until the... Well, you can attack him before he gets there, I guess. No. We should add a tween callback here to do this instead. Yeah, yep, we should. Tween callback. Add. We should do this. And this shouldn't be add boss active. This should be add enemy to add enemy to combat. Something like this is probably the best way of doing this. This isn't boss character, this is enemy character. Like that. So I want to make sure this is happening when I think it's going to happen. What's wrong? Not found in base self? Delete your... Get it out of there. Functional literacy is a big problem. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like with that, you're kind of trending towards the philosophy where you just say like, oh, everyone's so stupid. And it's like, yeah, technically correct, but also like not helpful. Not that I'm accusing you of doing that. I just like, you'd be surprised how many people are illiterate, but I don't think that that's a failure of like their own education and is more... No, this isn't correct. You need to be animated in, guy. Why does this tween think it's done? It's not done. You're not done. Tween callback, tween callback, tween callback. Why is it firing so soon? So I think I'm just gonna stay away from that whole conversation. Oh, it's because it needs to be like this. Dot bind. Probably bind. No, dot bind v. Bind or bind v. Character. What is the difference? I don't remember. Cannot convert argument one from object to array. Oh, it's not bind v. It's bind. Sorry. Bind maybe. Now you should walk in, and then when you get to, once this is done, it's never calling ever. What? Try again. Okay, you walk in, and now it goes. Perfect. We maybe need to make the health bar appear first. I'm not sure. Yeah. Concerning that the number's gone up dramatically in recent years. Yep, I agree with you, but I'm not going to talk about politics. Yes, correct. We're moving on, though. I will steamroll past any other comment about it. People get enough of that in their daily lives. I'm not bringing it here. Again, you're not on notice. Okay, so this is done now. So how do we... I wanted to actually go like after... the name is in, I guess, but it would be on this tween? I'm trying to think of like these are going to stack up in a weird way where should the health bar appear before the text is done appearing? Because if you're in combat, I can kill you with a gun. So when should I be able to actually hit you? When you join the thing, that's probably when your health bar should show up. Do we even have a thing for the health bar yet? I don't think so. Right now I can just use numbers. We can make it look better later. That's fine. I guess in that case it's probably going to go like underneath your character. Let me go to the enemies. This. There's nothing here. Uh-oh. Boss name? Why is everything a boss? Shouldn't it just be an enemy name? I think I maybe had some philosophy where it was only going to be boss rush or something. I don't remember. I'm going to go to this scene though. Perfect. This is the text. So under the text I want to have then... rich text label? Should probably not be a rich text label. Should probably just be a label. But I remember I used to have a tirade about always wanted to use rich text labels for everything. Let's just copy the properties of this one. Like this. And we'll shrink it down a little bit. How does this text get set? Play animation, animate in text, center, substring 0. Doesn't have a font size? Question mark? Okay, in that case, I'll just do scaling, I guess. Yeah. Layout, transform, scale. We'll set it to 0.25. Yeah. Then when you set the position, reset back to 0. We'll probably put it, what's your position? Minus 60, minus 60. We're gonna do probably minus 30, minus 30. Probably look pretty, no, that looks really bad. A little higher up, 45 maybe? Seems pretty good. Yeah, okay. And this can be the HP text. Again, we can have a bar later, but this is fine for now. So after the guy gets their name displayed, I think that's when I want the HP to show up. So this will look something like, I don't know, 60 over 60. I don't know how much HP he's supposed to have. But we need to do the same thing with the boss text to animate in the HP, or maybe the HP just shows up. Yeah, I think the HP just shows up. Actually, so we can just set it like this and just have it be hidden. So say display, not displayed text. What is it called? Hidden? Is it on the node? Is it visible? It's been a while since I've used Godot, huh? Visible, yeah. We'll just turn this on when it's ready to go. And we'll set this to be center. Again, we can do that in the font part. We don't have to do it with the BB tags. That might be inefficient. Whatever, computers are fast. It doesn't matter. What are you working on? Right now, just getting combat to work in our silly little game. So we have this game where nothing happens, apparently. It crashed. Oh, I have a breakpoint set. This is Lava Lamp Part 2 or Part 3. It's like a little combat game you can play. Wait, what did I just do? Hang on. Was that important? I hope not. It's a game you can play. You're supposed to be able to create a character using Twitch rewards. So like if you click in the thing, you can create a character like this. You can play alongside with all of us. That's probably really hard to see on the screen. Crash hard your stream, Lex. That's like, you literally can't see that at all. That needs to be regular sized. Regular sized, man. Yeah, and you're supposed to be able to fight this thing. And it shows up in a transparent box in the bottom left. We can like put a background and stuff on it. It'll be kind of cool. I'll probably put it where the overlay is or something, but... Write a little game jam in C for Raylib game jam. Publish it under a secret name so not to be slaughtered by Godot fans, but it was too hard. Likely won't do it again. Oh no. In C, huh? Damn, that sounds like impossible. I wonder if there's any cool game jams coming up. Game jam. I mean, other than Go to Wild Gym, that is. I see. I'm not super sold on continuing to work on it because it's been so long I like forget how the game is supposed to work. Makes everything super optimized even if you write crap code. I take that as a challenge. Cloud Empress Winter Jam. I'm like, cool. Monster Tamer Jam? Soul Jam? Monster Tamer Jam. Great games canted around the art of taming, training, and battling with monsters. I love that. It's Pokemon. You make Pokemon? You could just make Pokemon the game? It starts in 30 minutes? Hold up. Monster Tamer Jam? The jam theme? It's a premiere. You getting me to try to watch your thing? I won't have it. That's a challenge? It starts in 30 minutes, not ends in 30 minutes. 30 minutes to make a game? It's possible. How long does this go for? The whole month. The whole year? Question mark? Dude, when does this jam end? What? Did they not put an expiration date? April 11th? It's infinite time. That's just a game. That's not a game jam. That's just a game. The fuck? Yeah, why am I working on stuff? I could be game jamming right now, dude. Whenever I see a cash pool, I assume it's some weird crypto shit. It's based jam. Quarterly game jam that brings up the most based devs in gaming. Substantial prize pools bringing a whole new audience with. What does it mean for a game to be based? I'm uncomfortable. In an era where voices are often silenced and mainstream narratives dominate, the Jamcast offers a sanctuary for those pushed to the margins by corporate constraints. What do they mean by that? What do they mean by that? I'm worried. I'm worried. I don't like this. These are the wrong vibes. Politically aligned with the organizers, and where do they lean? I mean, they have an American flag in the background. I think I can gather enough information that I think I know all I need to know. What else is up here? Gimmick Jam? What's this? A scratch-based jam. What? It's scratch-based? That's cool. The gimmick is parrying? Interesting. Scratch-based game jam, huh? Seems fun though, for sure. 1 game a month. For some 4 hours. Actually, I like this jam a lot. We didn't do it last time, but I really like this one. It's like a non-competitive thing you can do in the background. Scratch slaps it harder than it has any right to. I completely agree. I love Scratch. I love Scratch, dude. Scratch is awesome. I have to pick jams that are nearly finished. I'm gonna like look over here. Look for something to do in like 10 seconds. We have 13 hours for this one. What is this? Let's see. Ranking criteria. You can use AI using new tools to make games is only natural. I have a feeling. I really don't like this rule. I don't think you should be able to use AI for game jams, TBH. Maybe as like a helper thing, but I don't think you should use AI generated code. Ontario? I don't live there. Game Jam Dev Solo? The Goofy Jam? Game Like Jam, Frogger, Lamb Jam. New Year's incremental. Oh my god! Oh my god! We're doing this. I don't even read the rules yet. Incremental jam. Hold up. Pause. Hold the phones and eat them. Incremental game. Winter installment of Incremental Game Jam. Biannual and runs for 28 days total with 14 days to submit, 14 days to vote. Jam is run by Incremental Games Community. For the Incremental Games Community, if you aren't quite sure what an incremental game is, but would you like to run, make sure to check Galaxy for inspiration. Oh my god. Game must be incremental. The best kind of game. 4 criteria voted for each game. First is fun, theme, uniqueness, balance. Decide how fast your game goes. How much is there to do and how long people have to wait. We can make an incremental game. The theme for NYIGJ is duality. We'd be a bit of a latecomer for this one. Gonna watch some anime, see ya. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you around again. Once an incremental game, it's the best kind of game that ever exists. It's cookie clicker. It's where there's actually no gameplay other than you clicking a button. It's the best kind of game ever. It's just the dopamine fast track. The progress shotgun to the brain. It's when you have 2 cows that produce milk, so you sell the milk to buy a 3rd cow. Now you have 3 cows that produce milk. It's the best. It's my favorite kind of games. A sandcastle builder, one of the best. NGU Idol, also one of the goats. We could take a look at this, huh? Make announcements about the game, the game jam. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk today, man. My brain's a little still one-shotted by jet lag, unfortunately. We could fuck with this. The thing is, this is gonna end right when Go to Wild Jam starts. When does Go to Wild Jam start? Yeah. I would die. This is the main event, right? This is the big one. Kind of interested where AI will end up copyright-wise in my country. I just don't think any, like... Down with Go to Wild Jam, no single-engine jams. What? What? No, you're thinking about it all wrong. No, you got it backwards. You got it twisted. It's not that single-engine jams are bad or good. It's that I like this one, so I discard any opinions. Yeah. Please understand. I like I think Go to Wild Jam is sick. You don't like the single-engine jams, huh? Well, okay, what's another, like, I need, like, another once-a-month jam, then. I need a good once-a-month jam. I just love a good once-a-month jam. That's, like, a week long? A 1 week long, once-a-month jam? Do you have a better one for me? There's one game a month. Not quite what I was looking for. Untitled game jam? You piece? Title your game jams? Put a little effort into it? We're here for a good time or whatever? Is there another one that's like like monthly? Is there a way to look for monthly game jams? Boss Rush jam? This one was pretty sick, wasn't it? Pirate Software jam? Starts in 16 days, huh? 1 billion people have joined? Holy shit. I don't know what pastiche means. What is pastiche? There's a new word to me. GameDev.js. Because the thing I like about Go to Wild Jam is I don't have to look up a new jam every day or every month. I just know that one. It's gonna exist. It's gonna be there. Is there another one? Things like collage, you make entirely new artwork from other artworks. Oh, I see. Yeah, but like that's different than AI. AI is just... You cannot copyright the work of AI because AI, due to the way like latent space mappings work, means you could theoretically copyright every image that could like possibly exist with the output of a single AI. It doesn't make any sense. Because an AI can generate literally every image of a 256 by 256 like space. So that just means you've copyrighted now every 256 by 256 pixel image. Like, what are the criteria for gating that? Makes no sense. If you create something with AI, it's not yours. You didn't make it. Oh, but I prompt engineered it. Yeah, okay, buddy. Looked at the latent space you pulled from. Makes sense to me. You got it. Parody without the requirement that it makes one of the original. My only requirement for copyright is that it's something human made. And 10,000 other rules. Doesn't make sense. You can't copyright AI output. It doesn't make any sense. Because you're literally just pulling from latent space. This is all of latent space. And you're saying, this spot that I pulled from is mine. No, it's not. You don't own this. This is just a spot in latent space. This is nothing. Because if you can do that, I just copyright all of latent space. And all of latent space, the mapping of latent space is smaller than the output of the space that you can output into. So it doesn't make any sense. It's like you would copyright every image. Interested in whether you'd be allowed to train AI on copyrighted artwork? I think that should be illegal. If you don't have the rights to the data, don't fucking touch it. Get out of there. You patent genes, the genes that took millions of years for nature to create, you patent one? That's more of a philosophical version of that. That's like an ontological argument. I'm not getting into that one. Do you own the genes? The same? I don't think it's the same. Also, I don't even know how patenting a gene would work. This is like one of those things where you listen to a podcast and you hear them talk about something that you've never heard about before and you're like, oh, interesting. And then you hear them talk about something you're well versed in and you're like, actually, it's more nuanced than that. It is what it is, man. It's because of the seed industry. You can't patent genes. Interesting. You have a DNA space, find a piece and patent it. Is a huge deal within the big pharma. I can't, man. I don't even know where you're going right now. Soul Game Jam? Soul Game. You can patent plant varieties in the US? I don't know enough about patent law to... I don't know, man. The fact that you can like patent vaccines makes me want to cry softly into a river and walk into the ocean or whatever. So I don't know. It's just maybe just not my place. We need to protect the IP. You see? Do you? Isn't your job saving lives or whatever? Can't you just do it for the love of the game, man? Yeah, legislation's going the same way as patent law. That doesn't make me feel good. Soul's like Game Jam. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't give me any information. Other than it's hosted by Soul Dev. And 46 people have joined. Joined what? Country lobbied against plant patents in the US, in the EU and succeeded. Nice. There you go. Dude, I can tell I'm getting sleepy because I can't even talk or read correctly at the same time. Seriously, what are like the good monthly jams? Best monthly game jams. Not the best games from Brackies. This is not even close to what I... None of this is helpful. God damn it. Ludum Dare, that's twice a year, brother. Best upcoming game jams. Ranked monthly jams. Here we go. What? What is this? This isn't what I asked. I think. Maybe it is. But there's so much on the page. Calm down. There's too many game jams, man. What is this? The Jan Jam? I can't do a month-long jam. That's too much for me. I need like a week-long jam. Wait, I think I just go to Wild Jam. I think just go to Wild Jam. I think it's just it's my favorite one. It just checks all the boxes that I needed to check. It's 1 week long, cough cough, 9 days long. It's once a month. It's in my engine that I love so much. The themes are pretty solid usually. I think this one coincides with Pirate Software Jam. This one's in 16 days. Then again, we could do Pirate Software Jam, perhaps. Breeders' rights basically mean a breeder has exclusive right to the sale of seeds of their created varieties, but other breeders are still allowed to freely use it for further breeding. I am of the opinion that I do not need an opinion on everything in this world, so I'm going to look at that and say neat. I don't know, man. Part of me is like, what if they make a new thing that could benefit society more? But I just don't know enough. I'm just going to say neat. Yeah, I don't need to know everything. Okay. Tabletop Train Jam. Snake. That one just says snake. Winter Flow Jam? Steam Deck prize? You can win a Steam Deck? There's so many game jams, man. I think I do want to do just Wild Gem, though. The incremental gem, it does sound super fun, though. We should make more incremental games, dude. We should make an incremental game. Soulsborne Jam? But I'm going to do that with no experience? Wait, what do you mean by that? You mean you're leaving? Okay, goodbye. It's good to see you, Cobalt. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. What would be a good incremental game to make? We could make GeoBlock again. We could work more on GeoBlock. Where is GeoBlock even at? So the Soulsborne Jam. Oh. What is an incremental game? Don't look up the fact that I was looking at Meyer cookies that go crazy. This is an incremental game. Wait. Do I have a save file? No. Start over. This isn't helpful. You see this cookie? If you click the cookie, you get more cookies. You can spend the cookies to buy grandmas that cook you more cookies. Incremental game. Cookie Clicker's solid, but I think NGU Idol's my favorite one. No, this is idle games. Yeah, I don't know when the rebrand happened, but now they're called incremental games. But they're the same thing. I don't know. I'm sure if you're on the subreddit and you say this is a great idle game, someone will push up their glasses and be like, actually, idle games require no interaction within the player, whereas incremental games actually give the player a system of menus and controls in which they can like manipulate the levers into what their character is currently doing to make the game more incremental. Or something like that. I don't know, man. Time to make dinner. Hope you have a good dinner. Have a good night, everyone. Take it easy, Sekras. It's good to see you. Hope to see you around again. Good luck with whatever game jam you're working on next. Tycoon games in a trench coat? I'm more reductionist than you. I would say tycoon games are just idle games in a trench coat. Perhaps that is my own, I don't know, my own bias coming through. Status unknown. Heresy? No. Maybe we should just play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I have wanted to play Terraria Master Mode for the longest time. I just haven't gotten around to it. What's this there? Was there anything that started like 10 seconds ago that we could fuck around with? Jam time 25. 3 people have joined. What? Holy shit, what is this, like RGB 255 red? New beginnings. That's the theme. Fun factor, creativity, execution, relevance to the theme. 3 people have joined, huh? Have fun. I'm Noob Game Dev. Seems like a good community. Tycoon games are balanced around and fast enough growth that you can actively play. True, yeah. Yeah, idle games are different in the fact that like they actively don't want you to be at the at the controls. They want you to fuck off. We could make GeoBlock again. Where is GeoBlock at? Let's take a look. Dude, I just hate picking up a project because it's like, something starting over is harder than starting up and all that. GeoBlock revived. This is the newer version of GeoBlock. If you remembered. It's like this. That's actually pretty far along. Damn, this actually looks kind of nice. What does this do? I don't know what this does. Hey, you have the different mines. You can even auto sell? I don't remember making all this. We even have like stuff that works? Wait. Huh? Wait, this just goes crazy. You guys remember all this? They really want you to pay to skip waiting, but yeah, fair. God, I hate that shit. Yeah, this game looks kind of cool. Clearly all the buttons don't always work, but got the copper mine, the copper furnace that makes copper bars, the tin furnace, the bronze furnace. They don't have symbols yet, but basic cable factory. What does it consume? I don't know what it consumes. Guy who made it was sadly was cooking, but he didn't finish, but he was cooking. I see. Jesus, I cannot read. The guy who made it sadly didn't finish, but he was cooking. I appreciate that. Thank you. What was this? This is your money, I think? You can like sell this for money. It appears that the buttons don't do anything yet. Dude, I might just keep working on this game. This game was sick. How do I get more stuff? It is possible that more stuff... You can even disable the things because it consumes resources, right? Right. Oh, everything makes sense. This is actually kind of cool. Dude, we should just do this. We should keep working on this game. Did I have an obsidian that was keeping track of this? GeoBlock revived. Please just have good notes. Please just have good notes one time. Holy shit. We have good notes. Yes. Yes. We even have the color palette. Me from years ago. Thank you. This guy, I hope you're doing well. Just started the new year running. Thank you so much. Hey, J-Burf. How's it going, buddy? Hello, hello. I'm having a great new year so far. I set a new high score in my mind. I'm unstoppable. My mood is unkillable. I am, however, a little sleepy and a little jet lagged, so it's difficult for me to read and pay attention to things. Right, science buildings. Right. That's how you unlock stuff. Implement money. Yeah, we don't have money. We need to do that. Items are sellable. They don't seem sellable. How did this work? The whole game just ran in the UI, yeah? Just ran like with these displays and everything, I think. I don't know if it interests you, but I ran into this framework called Board Game IO the other day. I'm not much of a board game creator. I more just playtest them. Sorry for Link. It's okay. I'm surprised Nightbot didn't smite you though. Write simple functions that describe how the game state changes when a particular move is made. Convert it into playable game complete with online multiplayer features, all without requiring you to write a single line of networking or storage code. So is it AI generated? Documentation. What's about state management and sharing your states across multiplayer? It's a JS framework. Interesting. Local master. So it's just a state sharing thing? That's cool. Yeah, I'm not much of a board game creator, but this seems nice, except for the fact that it uses NPM. Everything else seems really cool. The thing about NPM is, you know, the thing is, I hate NPM so much. I have no problems with it in general. I just, every time I use it, it does nothing but try to commit acts of legitimate terrorism against me and every project I've ever worked on or whatever. But other than that, it's like pretty solid package manager. What's that? You made one wrong mistake when you installed. You didn't install I instead of install save dev or whatever. Yeah, fuck you. Your thing will never work again. Okay, cool. Pretty variable. Oh, you have to do all the front end of your stuff. NPM is not always the first choice. You could use a different package manager. True, yeah. This looks cool though. It's just a framework for state management. Neat. I've never really done like game dev online or through JS, so I wouldn't really. I don't know what the pitfalls are of these things, but this looks like a good way to alleviate them. Looks cool. Probably inappropriate question, so feel free to entirely ignore, but are you sex averse or just whatever the word for ace but not sex averse is? Yeah, I'm the second one. I just don't care. It's like there's just a zero multiplier for it. If I was dating someone and they wanted to do it all the time, I'd be like, okay, whatever. And if they're like, I never want to do it, I'd be like, okay, whatever. I just don't care. Yeah, I just don't care. No opinion, no strong feelings one way or the other. Process auto sell. Get item from string. Process auto sell? How does this work? It looks like I did something close to being able to sell item. An auto sell item. How do I do like a single sell? Shop item display. Ready process. Checkbox press. Auto sell state updated on emit. Oh, so I only have the auto cell working. Or I only have the auto cell signal working. I'm messing with it, but not great in front end, so I got a bit stuck. Plus React changes, how it works, every version it feels. Yep, that's React, and I fucking hate it. My job is to keep our code running while other people change theirs. Will you be using this existing project as a base for the jam? Nope. I think that goes against the spirit of game jams, generally. Although some people do it anyways. Grumble, grumble. Sell button press. I don't see this anywhere. This is probably... So if I go to the... Everything is rendered. That's not correct. So if I go here, this is the sell button, I think. This is probably the signal. And it'll probably be on... Let's go into the scene here. This button. What is this button? Yeah, this is the sell button. I wonder if I could do the text and say sell, or if that will break everything. Maybe? Oh, I didn't finish this. Shop. There's a bug where everything starts rendered. Hello? Game starts with all items rendered. That should not be happening. Random dollar sign that breaks. Compilation? Hell yeah, my favorite. Like backwards compatibility is becoming a bit underrated, maybe. Yeah, no, people don't care anymore. Why would I make it backwards compatible when I could move fast and break things? Haha, that's Silicon Valley. Let's go. It's really annoying. But at the same time, so is writing backwards compatibility stuff, so. A little bit damned if you do, damned if you don't. This is the sell button. So it should be this. Dot pressed, dot connect. Sell button pressed. Like that. That doesn't exist. I'm kidding too. We want to say sell button pressed dot emit. We could actually just chain the emit, couldn't we? Microsoft is dropping stuff from Windows. That one seems like it's about to blow up like a legitimate corporation, though. Like, so many things still run like XP machines that are reliant on like one file that sits on some random server somewhere under some directory that like needs the current state of Windows Explorer that was backwards compatible with like the 1960s version of Windows to still work or something. It's tricky out there pretty quick. Sell button pressed on emit. Now this is interesting. Why am I emitting the auto sell state updated? Why are you emitting the checkbox? Shouldn't you emit yourself? I guess that's not what we're working on now. Let's focus on the one thing ahead of us. Huh. Used to be a bit too rabid when it came to backwards compatibility. Yeah, that's why I think they're like locked in the box now. They can't get out. I guess you just emit self. Just admit yourself that I'm the guy that got clicked on. Admit me, dude. We can admit the item as well, actually. Maybe it's better to admit the item. Yeah, probably better to admit the item. This probably should be the item too. The button doesn't work in yours right now. Anyways. These get captured by what? This thing? Who's listening to these things? Well, its parent component is the UI. Create mines display, furnace display, inventory display, update furnaces, update factories. You don't catch the who catches the signal, man? Sell button pressed emit, auto sell state updated dot emit. Hey Rodak, how's it going, buddy? Also Tassin, hello. Where does this actually go? I don't think anyone's listening. Is anyone out there? Is anyone listening at all? This could catch the signal and then it would just have to re-emit, but that would go up to the displays. Do you connect any signals? Do you care about anybody? You don't care about anybody, huh? Who's catching most of the signals in this code? What am I making? I'm making an idle game at the moment. Bug is still there. Where you can like, it's kind of like idle version of Factorio. Where you have like mines and stuff. So like you have a copper mine, it mines copper over time. You have furnaces which can smelt all the things together, and then you have like components. So this is the tier 1 component. It's like a basic cable factory. Right now you get everything for free, but you're supposed to be able to like buy these things. Right now we're working on being able to actually sell this stuff. It's not complicated, it's just I need to do this in a way that's modular. You have the UI here. Load config, load save, setup UI. That's on ready. Process mines, furnaces, manufacture, process auto sell. For item ID and auto sell items. We don't have a way that this actually connects in yet though. I guess we put the signal on the UI. Okay, well when do we, this is the better question. When do we set up this display? We don't yet, we haven't prefab this. I understand everything now. We need to prefab this. And then on construction, attach it to the shop displays. This will probably have the signal. You guys have signals, right? No, you have nothing? What? What? You have nothing? What do you mean you have nothing? That's crazy. Crash with a very long-lasting feeling of responsibility. Well, I hope you I hope you recover quickly, my friend. Backwards compatibility is required in the EU. Good. Right to expect a product to remain functional for a reasonable amount of time. God, could you imagine? Corporations fuming. Okay, do you? You have all the buttons. Aha. I see. That just changes like the displays of stuff. What is the one that we can actually interact with right now? Because this will tell me everything I need to know. The tier 1 components. So tier 1 here. Where's the tier 1 stuff? Inventory panel? Navigation menu? Tier 1? You don't have a thing. Dude, who wrote this code? Can they make a game called Spike Zone? Hell yeah, what engine are you using? Always love to see another game dev out there. Remember, the seller would be forced to repair, but that would mean it's impossible in that case. The company breaks the products before the example. And for the example, by updating systems in an incompatible way, those customers would have the right to the full refund by the seller. Good. Using GDevelop. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I don't think I've ever heard of that engine before. It seems neat. Yeah, no, I just like it frustrates the hell out of me when you buy something and it breaks 20 minutes later and then the manufacturer's like, aha, your fault. No. I do like how, I think Ducky keyboard though, if you're using their keyboard and it breaks and you're still under warranty, it's easier for them to just send you a new one. So what I had to do for my keyboard that broke, all they asked me to do was send a video of me absolutely destroying it. So I sent them a video of me throwing my keyboard off my apartment rooftop and they're like, all right, we'll send you a new one. They just don't want people to resell the parts. So they're like, yeah, just send us a video of you absolutely annihilating your keyboard. We'll send you a new one. Oh, okay. Sweet. Do a great search. Do a quick search. Great beginner engine. Develop. Reminds me of Multimedia Fusion Editor. Oh, look at the little guy. Yeah, sweet. Oh, this is like a visual thing, yeah? It's like a visual scripting language, I'd imagine. Does it cost money? Is it a visual scripting? Show me the thing. Pricing? Nah, Godot's free. Visual scripting? Okay, cool. Yeah, sweet. And you can play them on GD Games. Very cool. I like it. I like visual scripting. It's neat. I think it's a good way for people to get into game dev too, because it's not as complicated as scripting. You just drag and drop. Just like using Scratch. Okay, the thing is, I see that you have stuff, so when does that get populated? Inventory display, update furnaces, furnace display, update factory. Is it in the factories? I think it's in the factories. Factories. Create build. What is create building display? Display add building display. The thing is, how does it know which ones are active? Auto cell. Factories for factory and factories. Process. How does it do this? I need to follow this signal through because it's probably the same way that I want to connect the other signals up. Sorry if what I'm saying doesn't make any sense. It's this though. This button here. This is on the furnaces, so the furnaces do it too, huh? Interesting. It's free if you want. You can buy some assets and engine credit. Oh, okay, cool. As long as it's free. That's most of what I cared about. There's lots of sweet free engines out. Do not need to pay to have a game engine. Although there's like advantages to paying too. You get better support usually. Furnace.process. This doesn't have anything. This is just the menus. Create building display. There we go. Display.add building display. I think I have like an inventory somewhere too, right? Yep. Consume is one way we could do this. Consume item amount is integer. Recently entered a game jam, came in 8th. Hell yeah, man. That's great to hear. I think the best we've ever done is like 200 something, but that's because we do go to Wild Jam, and there's a ton of people that do go to Wild Jam. So many people. Things aren't found. Yeah, we'll get to that later. Well, get item resource. No, we need. I guess we'll do the auto sell first because it seems like it's closer to being corrected or closer to being done. In auto sell items, where's auto sell item? It's empty, but it's also a dictionary. Why would it be a dictionary? Shouldn't it just be a list? It should just be a list. They're like 94 entries. Was it exclusive to that engine? But either way, nice job. Be a list. How do we actually add stuff to them? Option. Add item to auto sell. Should be item ID maybe. What does an actual item look like? I don't remember. ID, name, amount, owned, sell price. We need to get it to get it out of the inventory. We probably need ID, I imagine. Consume, get item, consume item. Item ID string amounts. We could do something like this. Function consume all item ID string. We don't need the amounts, and then we can say consumed amounts equals items item ID dot amount owned. Oh, sorry, var amount owned, and then we say items item ID minus equals consumed amount. Return consumed amount. Something like this. We get the amount that we have right now, we subtract out that number, and then we return the amount we consumed. G developed 6th big game jam. Multiplayer. Theme fix it. Very cool, man. It's always good to see more people doing game jams too. I really love game jams. I think it is the best way to learn game jam or game development. It's nice, it's fast, it's repetitive, it's quick iteration. Pretty good. Pretty much all non-consumable products, it's a minimum of 2 years, assuming normal use. Should be longer. Should be longer. Get them. No free passes for corporations. If you give me a broken product, die and go to hell, or whatever. Or just pay for a new one. So if I click this box, this is the signal that gets passed up. Right now, you're emitting this, which is perfectly good. We think this game will be complete? I don't know. We don't do such things here. I'm not going to give a date on that. Probably going to get distracted with the game jam. Probably never, honestly. We could have it go here. When do we set up this menu? Where's your on ready? You don't have an on ready? Is it called from the game? Setup UI, it is called from the game. Create inventory display, create mine display, furnace display, factories display. I guess we're gonna do UI.create shop display. Although I don't know how it knows what items are in the shop. I guess it would just set up all the items, but it would only show the items we currently have. Yeah. Talking about how complete your game is right now. Not very. Just a side hobby thing. We mostly do game gems here. So it'll probably get dropped as soon as Go to Wild Gem comes out. Gonna hop off, see ya. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. And informing me about a lot of EU laws. Mr. Dev, what are we gaming today? We're working on GeoBlock at the moment. We're kind of bouncing between a couple different things, but right now we're making GeoBlock. The idle game. Great mines, furnaces, factories, inventory, update furnaces. Update factory. I think I want to do it here. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell did I just... No. Get back. Get over there. Function... What is this? What did I call it? Create shop display. This. Create shop display. I don't know what goes here yet, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Here's where we will connect to the signals of these things. Right? Is that where everyone else connects to it? Create building displays. Instantiate building display building. No, these are actually linked here. Okay, in our case, I guess for each item we're going to create a thing, obviously. That makes sense to me. But then the signal should connect up to the top of the UI, I guess? Well, no, because these two things aren't connected via signals. I guess you have the UI thing here. Ultimately, the game should be the one receiving the signal. It's just how many things do I have to bubble it up through before it gets to the actual game? I think just one. I think if the UI has the prefab for this thing and we're attaching it here... No... We should do it here. We should just do it here. It's gonna make our lives easier. Because you don't have any code, right? You'll have none code? That's crazy. You have all the displays here. It's okay. I understand. So this could actually be... We don't even need to signal on this, actually. We can get the UI directly. Aha. What if we just do this? UI dot auto cell rest, auto cell checked, auto cell updated, auto cell checked is probably the right thing. Checked. My game 2D? Yeah, I usually do 2D games. It's a lot easier. Well, that's not necessarily true, but it's easier for me. Auto cell button changed, state updated, state changed. That's why we need to send the checkbox button, is we don't know the state of the checkbox. So we're gonna send checkbox dot res? No, dot check. What is it called? What is the actual thing on the checkbox? I don't remember. What is this? How do I know if you're on or not? Toggle mode? If true, the button is in toggle mode. Makes the button flip state between the pressed and unpressed each time the area is checked. If I... It is called a button pressed. I understand. Cool. Button pressed. Pressed. We're also going to send the items. We're going to say item and whether or not the checkbox button is pressed. Like that. Then on the UI, we need a function like this. Auto cell checkbox state updated. We need the item and the new state. Yes. So what we can do here is say to the game dot Well, now this is just a pass-through again. Do we just let the game know directly? I guess there's no harm in that. Yeah, we'll just send it to the game. Sure, why not? This is going to be game dot whatever. There we go. We can go here. Oops, we can go here. Function. I bet it could be faster in GDevelop. That much I know to be factually incorrect. But what are you, like a GDev salesman? Thanks, man. Gotta go. Hey, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. There's no way. I am 1,000 times faster in scripting languages than I am in visual languages, for sure. I didn't grow up with visual scripting, so unless you count Scratch, scripting is just way easier for me. This is going to be the item and the state. So if state equals true, say add item, else state equals false, item from auto sell item that. I guess that's the reason it's I had it as a dictionary. It was because it's a faster remove. And then again, it could just be a set. Well, I guess this is a set in this language, huh? Something like this. Function item. So we're gonna say nope. Auto sell items. Item. That. And here we'll say. Okay, bet I'll make it faster. Tell me what you're making right now, and I will do it fast. Are you not going to use AI? I don't believe you. And even if you do, I don't really care. It's not really a competition. You can make this in 5 minutes. I would still want to make my game. I'm making it for the love of the game. That's all there is to it, my man. Remove item. So this needs to be. How do you remove a key from the dictionary in Godot? Auto sell items dot remove erase, I guess. Erase key variant. It's be item dot ID. AI can't make it. Not with that attitude. Make parts of it for sure. I gotta do by ID is probably the best way to do this. Tell me I will only do one part. No. It's not a competition, brother. Go make games you want to make. You don't need to make games that I'm making. I'm making the games I want to make because I want to make them. That's all there is to it, my man. And I'm using the engines I want to use because of the engines I want to use. That's it. It's not more complicated. Not more. Don't need to worry too much about it. That's all it is. People can probably make games way faster than me. In probably a variety of different languages, visual or non-visual. Makes no difference to me, my man. I'm just here because I like making games. It's that simple, brother. Don't worry about it. Quite simple. Something, tend your own garden and all that. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this... So if I click this, the game crashes. Sweet. Invalid access to key or property on base object of type nil. On type nil. Nil, you say. I pass you the thing. Why do you think it's nothing? You're not on watch, by the way, Tassin. It's all good, man. I'm just giving you some advice, I guess, in this space. Good. How dare you enjoy making the game and not trying to make it as efficiently as possible at the cost of your enjoyment? What are you, a AAA game dev company? Why do you not have an item attached? I guess because you never had it attached in the first place? How do you know what you are, then? Doesn't make any sense. I never attached it, huh? How do I attach an item to this prefab? That's a good question. I don't really know. Yeah, I guess it's never set, huh? There's the item directory. Oh, that's the sprite directory. The sprites. Like making games fast and good so I can make more. Perfect. That's a great motivation. I would definitely advise away from trying to make other people's games faster than they can make them. That seems like a slightly antagonistic way of going about getting ideas. Also, I'm only doing it for fun. I'm just 15. Never, yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. I was 15 once. I don't recommend going back to 15. I'm quite happy at the age I am now. Yeah, all good. In that case, it is advice. Don't get your ideas from just trying to make other people's games faster than they make them. The best games come out of people just chipping away at stuff, you know? Following the thing that they want to make. Iterating on it over time. Make a little thing here. Figure out if it's fun or not. If it is, keep it. If it's not, make something else. That's all there is. People aren't making games just to make them as fast as possible. But that, I mean, competitive programming is a real thing. So maybe that's your cup of tea. I don't know. Speed does not equal quality. True, but some people can do both. It's entirely possible. I'd like to say I fall a little bit higher on the quality side, but probably a little bit lower on the speed side. If you can make it fast and you aren't learning new stuff, I don't think that that's true either. I think you can make stuff super fast and still learn a ton on the way. Just depends on how you go about it, I suppose. Okay, so let's just feed you an item ID for now, just so I can make sure that this all works. What is the item ID for copper ore? Game. The obsidian is in the. What? Why did I put the obsidian in the game file? Whatever. Resources here. I do really want to get faster at making good games. I'm very worried about the amount of games I'll be able to make in my lifetime. Like I said before, if it takes me 3 years to make a good game, I only get to make 10 games ever. That's not true. Wait, what? Yeah. Like thinking the other way, I didn't say anything like that. I was just challenging myself, seeing if it's even possible. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. Challenging yourself is also great. I just probably wouldn't get people like. I don't think approaching someone and saying like, I bet I can make your game faster than you can is like a good way of going about it. That's all. And also like, even if you did make a game like this, let's say faster in your engine in GDevelops, it's possible that like GDevelop doesn't have the features that Godot has. And also GDevelop, at least from what I can tell, isn't open source. And there's like very legitimate reason to want to just use open source software for a lot of these kinds of things. There's just trade-offs for everything. Yeah. The perish after 30 years of game dev, it all catches up to you and you turn to dust. True. True. When I'm 50, I'm not confident I'll be able to do things as quickly as I can now. I imagine I will be a better programmer at 50 than I am right now. Almost for certainly. I think at like 60, maybe I'll start to fall off. I don't know, man. There's some like old people that used to work in my old company that could just take one look at Linux and just be like, I have compiled everything. Maybe. Well, plus it's like, I don't think it's a static thing either. Like if it takes you 3 years to make one game, if you made a similar game, I think you'd be a lot faster. Every engine has something others don't. Exactly correct. Correct. By 60, you won't need to go out of your way to type the code, surely. That's when we go coding by feet mode. Goes from 10 games to 13. That's a lot of games though, man. Get the code straight out of your mind. True. Hey, Pyle, Happy New Year, buddy. What did I think of that? That's brilliant. Yeah, maybe if like your first couple of games pop off, you can like make a game studio. I don't know, and Blades of Crossed Heart, that YouTube video was kind of popping off now. When I watched it, it had like 6 views. Now it has like 2 million or whatever. You want to make more than 13 good games? May I introduce you to the joy of game jamming? Chime in and thanks. You don't have anything to apologize for, man. You're totally fine. Not everything I say is correct either. You're just experiencing the world. I'm not mad at you. Not mad at you at all, man. Dev to the point where you can just tell people to make the games for you? True. That sounds so miserable, actually. I'm promoting you to ideas guy. No. Please, no. He became the very thing you sought to destroy. Gotta go bye. Hey, take it easy, buddy. Hope to see you around again. Good luck with your future game jamming and GD. What is it called? Game develop. G develop endeavors. You can yap faster than I type. I'm the fastest yap in the West. Fastest yap this side of the Mississippi, brother. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You become a director, that's kind of the point. Yeah, I would hate that job. I want to ride the IC train forever. Is it assets maybe? No? Pio, thank you for the sub, buddy. Go number 8. 8 months. Yeah, we're almost on. We will hit 1 year anniversary of Skygray in about 12 days. It's kind of crazy. I'm in such a better spot now than when I started this. Holy. Oh, I think it's in the data folder. Yes. Why don't you have an ID? You have a name? Where the fuck does the ID come from? I know you motherfuckers are using it. What? Eh? Load items? Item.new. In items config. What the fuck is items config? It's items.json? Wait, data? Wait. Data game items.json. Equals item.new. Item ID equals item ID. Oh. Wait, what? You don't see an ID here? Name, sell price. What? Where's the ID? Oh, it's the name of the damn thing. I'm so dumb, brother. Holy. Anniversary stream? Maybe. It's literally the guy's name, bro. So I could hypothetically do this for now. I just want to see if this even works. This is actually really well coded. I hate to like pat myself on the back, but as I'm reading through, I can actually figure this shit out. Click. And it works. It all just actually works. Look, do you see my money going up? Brother, Skygray from like 6 months ago absolutely nailed this shit. What the hell? Yes, money, good. I agree. This button doesn't work still, but this actually does work. Huh. So now I need to prefab this thing and attach it to the actual items. So items are sellable. Well, I guess the auto sell works. Auto sell functionality. Items are sellable. We just needed to get that going. Display money, that's done. We need to prefab shop items, attach item ID to shop item. Like that. Oh, and then retrieve sprites. Something like that, yeah. Something like that. That's how we build it. That's how we get there. Slowly but surely. Okay. All right. We're moving. We're getting our way there. We're working our way there. I unfortunately have been yapping for too long. And normally I would run an ad, but I'm honestly pretty sleepy today. I think I'm gonna call it there. Sorry. I'm very sleepy. I'm still a little jet lagged, so I think that's all I got in me, man. Yeah. You just joined? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'll be back soon. I'm gonna shoot for Friday, but no promises because I'm very sleepy. It's hard out here for the sleepy gray until my sleep schedule's all fixed up. Also, the air is really dry, so it kind of hurts my throat to stream for a super long time right now. I have to buy a new humidifier because my old humidifier broke. It's a whole thing. I'm also apartment hunting, so I don't really want to order anything in my current apartment because then it's gonna have to move to my new apartment. It's a whole thing. Yeah, thank you for being here for the very sleepy stream. Sorry if I wasn't as energetic or talkative or normal as normal. But it's a nice way to break in the new year. I had a good time. Hope y'all had a good time as well. If you're watching on YouTube, I can't raid with you. I apologize. There's nothing I can do. We're gonna go over to the one, the only, the person that retired but is somehow still here. The Chomp. Chomp. We're gonna go over there. And I am gonna go get some sleep. So, until the next one. I think I'm gonna work on more GeoBlock. I'm really enjoying GeoBlock. It's coded. I'm actually quite impressed with my old coding. Maybe we'll get to, once we get to like tier 1 research done, maybe it's time to ship this out and I'll put it on my itch and we can like start updating it. Get tier 1, then tier 2 research even, maybe, possibly. Until then, goodbye.